Welcome in, everybody, to August. Hope everyone had a killer July and we move forward into an even better August month. So today I want to talk to you guys about something fun and exciting. First of all, who's excited? Hockey's back, right? Hockey's back. Let's give a big, this guy for sure. This lady probably not so much, but this guy, big, huge fan of seeing hockey back. And that brings me into sort of my point today, which is being an evangelist for a brand. I am a Blackhawks evangelist. No matter where I go, no matter who wants to hear it, I'm going to tell you all about how I love the Chicago Blackhawks. Now, it's different because there's fandom involved there, so it's not necessarily an evangelist part, but what my promotion of the brand definitely goes in helping the brand move forward, right? So the biggest question that I have for people is, are your customers your evangelists? Will they go out and spread the word, the gospel for you, no matter what happens, no matter what conversation they're in? If the word car comes up, will they say, you gotta go see my guy, Sean, because here's why, right? And they list off the reasons why you need to do business with them. It's very, very important. It's a lesson I learned pretty much right away in life in the business world. For those of you who don't know, when I haven't been selling cars, I was selling men's clothing for none other than George Zimmer and the Men's Warehouse back in the day. And one of the lessons he taught very early on, I mean, this was at Suits University, by the way. That's how committed that company was to training, right? Suits University. At Suits University, you learn that if you treated the customer right, they would do all the marketing for you. Now, that's coming from a place that had a brand, right? The Men's Warehouse. Does everyone know what George's saying was, right? You're going to like the way you look. I guarantee it, right? That was everywhere. But even though he had a brand like that, he still thought if you took care of the customer, they would tell other people that they look great and they guaranteed it, right? It became a bit. And it was something that everyone could wrap their minds around. From customer to employee, everyone got what we were trying to do. And so when you hear that, look at that company now, right? They don't have George as the leader. They don't have a tagline. They don't have a brand. They're a struggling company, okay, in today's world. What a difference leadership can make. I won't go too far into that, but that's the best leader I'd ever worked for in my life from a visionary standpoint. So in the evangelist part of things, my wife and I were one of the first people to ever use Airbnb that we knew of. So when we first started telling people about it, the eye rolls, the looks were they were incredible, right? People were like, "Oh my God, you stayed in someone's disgusting house and you're basically couch squatting," and it was like, what are you talking about? Like, what? This is the first experience we had was Vancouver, Canada, with a friend of ours. This was $150 a night in a $400,000 plus condo. I mean, it could have been $500,000. Easy. Downtown Vancouver, 2 floors, all glass, unbelievable views. And I just couldn't wrap around my mind why people didn't see this as the future. Because here we were in the downtown Vancouver where the next nearest hotel was over here or over here. We were in the center of the action, somewhere you couldn't get with hotel use. So then I just started telling everyone. And then people started to go, "Oh, well, I'll check it out. Oh, I'll check it out." And then people came back to me, "Sean, that was awesome. I'm going to tell all my friends," right? That's how a lot of these tech brands, I think, in my opinion, really started to grow, is because of the evangelism that people take on themselves without being asked. Have you ever been in a conversation talking about, let's just look at something that my wife and I are dealing with right now, which is real estate. You ever look at real estate and all of a sudden someone goes, whoa, you have an agent? You don't? Oh, you have to call so-and-so. That is brand evangelism because that customer they don't have any stake in it. Maybe they get a referral fee. But come on, guys. The referral fee is just something nice we do for people. It's still the fact they have to do the work, right? So when they do it and they go tell people about it, the most important thing about brand evangelism is that when those people spread the word, when they show up, we better fucking deliver. Right? Because someone else put their neck on the line for us, told someone how great our brand was. Here at CarBiz, it's the only way we grow. We don't any longer put any effort towards a selling message in our company, right? Everything we've done has been referral. Recently, I was brought a referral of a buddy of mine I've known this is going on 5 years. We've worked in and out together on certain projects, etc. But he's always been a huge fan of what we do. Granted, like most people, doesn't really know exactly what it is that we do. He just knows that we help people with headaches that they have day in and day out. He recently came across a client who had these same headaches. Digital marketing, vendors that suck, no accountability, those sort of things really struck him. Well, immediately he said, you have to go talk to these guys over at Car Biz Done Better. See, our guy Josh is our brand evangelist. We didn't pay him to do so. We didn't ask him to go out and talk to his customers about it. He did it because for his customer, that was the best thing for them. That's the same reason that I'll go out and tell anybody about products that I'm into, right? I have no shame in just spreading the word. People say, oh my God, where do you get all your cool gear? Well, we get it from the same place, right? And so we tell folks, we get it from here or whatever. It's not, we try not to make a huge issue out of it, but we're fans of what works for us. So I want you to sit back today and think about A, what brands are you an evangelist for? B, why is that? What is it about the brands? You don't have to, right? I'm in the business of referrals. My whole business is predicated on knowing who's good, knowing who's bad, and putting people with the right people. That's the job. That might not be the job of everyone else, but if you sell cars or you sell a commodity, ask yourself, do I have evangelists for my brand? Are there people who will go out and above else, they will tell everyone about me and what I do? Or is it met with, yeah, but? Because yeah, but really isn't brand evangelism. It's like, hey, you could, but don't forget this might happen to you. So I think you've got to look at it from both sides, but most importantly for me, it comes back to how you treat people the first time you meet them, and most importantly after that, it's how you treat the referrals that they send you. So let it sink in. Take a few minutes to think about it. Thank you guys so much for joining. As always, you know where to find us. Next week, I want to talk to you about how to follow up, and is there too much follow-up? Go out, have a great week. We'll see you next Monday.